I'd like to open up the floor by, number one, welcoming people to this audacious podcast. That word can work in there. Number two, I'd like to slag Dean Warwick off a little bit more, off of the back of our last podcast, because you decided to give it lots and lots of beans over WhatsApp, especially considering how much we slagged him over his inability to play Elden Ring. Guess what he's doing now?
What is he doing now, my friend?
He's playing Elden Ring.
Is he actually doing it?
Yeah, because he folded like a little bitch. Because we hit his ego and he couldn't handle it. We also attacked him even more on the Patreon, but he wouldn't know because he doesn't fucking pay for that. And yeah, now he's playing Elden Ring and decided to do what we predicted he would do, and that was send me all of his boring stats about all these fucking platinum fucking Sekiro, I've platinum Bloodborne, blah 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 blah, and then telling me why Elden Ring's so shit and nothing like Sekiro, which it isn't, because they're two completely different games, and why he wouldn't play Elden Ring and how easy it is. And now look, he's playing Elden Ring, and I'm sure he's having a wonderful time.
I reckon he is. I don't know how you don't have a wonderful time playing that masterpiece game.
Well, he said that he told me that the world was, I think he said, empty and boring. And I said, are you off? Get off the fucking phone.
I'm donating to a charity,
right,
mate. You want to...
Get.
Sorry, but I'm donating to a charity, geez.
Oh, to fucking thingies?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, the hiking thing. It's dead air, I need you.
Carry on. What do you need me for?
I can't remember what I was saying. Well, because it's a
Elden Ring.
conversation.
Yeah, I know Elden Ring, but this is a cancer charity, mate, and I'm doing my bit. You know when you donated bits of your body through blood stem cells transfusion?
Yeah.
I do that financially because I don't want to get my blood transfused. So let me do my thing and you do your thing.
You don't get your blood transfused.
Whatever you did, yeah?
They take a bit out of your blood.
Yeah, all right. Well, explain that for a bit while I continue to pay this. And then everyone's Gucci, aren't they?
How much are you paying?
I'm trying to read. The quicker you let me read
You don't need to read.
It does, because I'm trying to get gift aid and it's asking me all these fucking questions.
How does gift aid work?
Well, if it's your money and you're not doing it...
How does gift aid work?
If it's your money, they add a little bit on top, didn't they? The government give you like 25% or something.
Do they?
So this is all my own money. I'm receiving something in exchange. No, I'm not. I'm not receiving anything in exchange for this money. Great, your donation is eligible for gift aid. So then it gives them an extra...
Reclaim basic rate tax on donations made by UK taxpayers, adding 25% of the value of gifts at no extra cost to the donor.
Yeah, so I give him a score. He gets 25 quid.
Why is that not just done by default?
Because if you're doing it through a...
they claim... Yeah, so for every quid donated, the charity claims 25p from the HMRC.
I don't know, mate. All I'm doing is doing my bit, man. There you go. Done.
This is what AI says. And AI knows best.
AI does know best. I'm all out of breath now. I don't know how am I out of breath. I haven't moved.
That's that office life.
Oh, mate.
Cardiovascular system's fucking tumbled and crumbled, mate.
Oh, I don't know, geez. I'm just a mess, man. Just a big, fat, sloppy mess. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so that's great. So no one's donating to my wife, yeah? Good to know. Fuck you all. Fuck you all. Yeah, I'll remember that. I will remember that. Fuck all you. Fuck all your bread.
You posted it.
Everyone's read it.
Yeah, but
you didn't even donate. You said, "Oh, wait till I get paid, mate. I'll give you a tenner."
I've got it now.
Well, you got it now. Second time. Oh, I forgot it was after the podcast.
But it said. Eric said another good cause.
Yeah, I know. I hearted it. That's what I do. Your bonsai tree's dead, man.
No, it ain't.
It's struggling.
I ain't struggling.
It's struggling, bruv.
You said that last time, and then the next time you see it, it's got all leaves on it.
Nah, it's defo struggles.
I don't need you to tell me how to look after the fucking bonsai. That thing's been going for 4 years.
Right,
where were we? Yeah,
let's go. Right, I'm all yours now. Let's go. Elden Ring. Dean Warwick. He's a cunt. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that out there. You want to ring me? Or do you want to call me a politician again, you motherfucker? Let's go. Come on.
Does he call you a politician?
I'm ready for war. Yeah, you don't trust me no more. He's like, you're one of them, G.
Yes,
you talk like a politician now, fam. I'm still exactly the same little street rat I always have been. I just mind my P's and Q's now, dickhead.
Yeah, he says the same shit to me. Yeah.
Elden Ring's a great game. Suck your mum. How about that?
Yeah, let's live with that one. So I'm going to assume that you haven't been playing anything.
Well, no, yeah, I haven't. Last couple of days, maybe not even this week. I might not have played anything. I've been bollocks, mate. I've been trying to go to bed at like 8:30. So, well, obviously the big one is Crimson Desert. Obviously,
Oh yeah.
that's the big one that we want to.
Have you touched any of it?
I've just been charged by TFL £7. Fair enough. Why has that just happened? Why have TFL just charged me £7?
I don't know. Why have they?
Look,
Why have they? CH. Have you tapped in anywhere and then not tapped out?
no,
Have you been? You ain't been out on site at all, have you?
no,
You ain't used the train at all.
no. I've been at work. Haven't I?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Anyway, we
know.
move. So yeah, Crimson Desert, not online. Crimson Desert came out, mixed bag, not great reviews. It was always going to be a polarising game. However, I ignored the reviews. I went in blind, so to speak, and a lot of my favourite reviewers were bigging it up. Luke Stevens, ACG, Fighting Cowboy, all the ones that play similar games to me are like, no, this game's goated. It's one of them. Marmite. You like it or you hate it. You love it or you hate it. So I was like, well, they all like the same games as me. So I was like, I'll go into it.
I must preface that we haven't had this conversation at all.
Yeah, I know.
So this is all new
I've wanted
information to me.
So yeah, I bought it. The only trouble I've had with it is that I've been so tired, I haven't appreciated it.
Yeah.
But the game itself, would you like it? Probably not. And I'll tell you for why.
I already know I wouldn't like it.
Why do you think you wouldn't like it?
Because I just don't trust it. I've already got it in my mind that at some point it's going to be shit. But I've seen a lot of people saying how you have to get past the intro for it to really open up, and I'm terrible for games where I have to get past the intro. Don't give me a shit intro.
I haven't reached that stage of getting past an intro, and I've enjoyed it. But what I will say is, here's why I think you wouldn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
It originally started off as an MMO.
Yeah.
They transitioned it into a single-player game.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like an MMO, but it's a single-player game.
Yeah.
The world is fucking ginormous. Probably the biggest world I've ever seen in a game. And the way certain things... it's like they accidentally left mechanics in the game that were supposed to be there on the MMO thing. For example, when you... It's very cool. The way they've got the coolest skill tree in any game ever, for sure. And I haven't even delved into it a little bit yet. But a lot of the things, so you can buy skills with skill points, and it's very cool how it all works. However, you can also learn skills without spending skill points. What I mean by that is you can fight a boss, and if he does a certain move, whilst he's doing it, like the screen slows down a little bit, and then a bar goes up of you're learning the ability that he's doing. If you do that multiple times,
That's cool.
You learn the ability yourself without spending said skill point. But like it's the bar that goes up. Like if you find a recipe on the floor, you'll pick it up. It's very Red Dead Redemption 2 where you'll pick the paper up and you'll look at it. You hold L1 to like, we'll get on the controls in a minute. You hold L1 to like look at the bit of paper, and while you're looking at it, this bar's going up, going like learning in progress. That's very MMO-y. The biggest MMO-y thing I've seen so far is when you die, you have like these little orbs that you can use. So you can either load, restart at checkpoint kind of thing, or use one of these orbs to revive now for 30% health. That's an MMO mechanic, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's got a lot of that. But I tell you why I love it, and it's the reason why I love The Witcher, is because I can literally just put my headphones on, and I haven't enjoyed it like this yet because I've been too tired. I hope to this weekend. I can put my headphones on. It's the kind of game I can just get on a horse and not gallop. I can just trot along and just enjoy myself because there's dynamic events happening. You can pull up to like a bounty board, pull a poster off, like, and you pull it off and look at it. You see the person's face. You can go and capture the bounty. You can Red Dead it. You can attack them on the floor, beat them up, tie them up, or you can kill them. All that sort of stuff. So you can just kind of exist in the world and like be like a bounty hunter if you wanted to. There's a whole fucking, and I'm scratching the surface, mate. I'm not even 10 hours in. I mean, these people are doing like 200 hours and still finding out stuff. Your dogs are fighting.
Yeah, they're fine.
So you can mine things. You can, and like I say, I've seen nothing, but I'm talking about the bare basics, the things I've found. You can mine stuff. You can like glide. You can go into like sky islands. It's all very weird. I've no idea what's going on. The story is just non-existent, pretty much.
Yeah.
Opening is very cool, and you're like, yeah, this is gonna be sick. And then it's like, so basically, spoiler alert for the opening scene.
Spoilers.
You're like a Viking kind of camp, kind of nomad warriors. This other gang turn up and basically just kill all your mates, stab you up, and then cut your throat and throw you in a river.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of wake up in a stream somewhere. Some geezer's saying you should leave, so he left. And then I'm rescuing a cat off a roof. Found someone's sheep, and then the kid started crying that it wasn't the sheep that he asked me to find. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Gave a beggar a coin, found a woman in the fucking sewer. She then turned it into some weird angel thing, and then I was in the sky. There is literally, I'm not even paraphrasing. It doesn't make any sense. I'm just like, why am I here now? So yeah, the story is at the moment non-existent, but the boss fights and stuff very akin to Black Myth Wukong, where it's just like, you can just walk up a mountain, and then the coolest boss fight can just be there, and you'll be like, what? And then you're just in this fucking cinematic masterpiece, and you're like, why? How is this here? And like I say, all this is before I've even scratched the surface on fucking finding dragons to ride and burn down entire cities and
mech suits and jetpacks.
Well, forget that shit. Drop that shit out. I forget about that because that just pissed me off. But yeah, there's.
So you didn't mind the mech suits now?
I don't mind them because you don't have to use them, but I don't want them.
They're canon for the lore as well, though.
Yeah,
they
whatever,
fit in.
man. Whatever.
They are.
Whatever. I don't care. I've got the collector's edition as well.
I know.
Oh, fuck.
They fit in well.
Knee hurts. It's very cool. I love the game. I can't wait to play it because it's just, like I say, it's just a game that I can just put on. Because I'm really, 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 really nerdy and pathetic. Because this is the sort of shit I do, is I find fun in climbing a mountain, getting my swords out, waiting for like the sun to be in like the right place, and then just like swing my swords on top of a mountain in some cinematic looking fucking camera angle and just pretend like I'm practicing my sword fighting techniques. That's but I enjoy that. I'm immersed. I'm enjoying myself, man. But not everyone like yourself, I'm sure, would get enjoyment from doing that. So that's why these games are polarizing, because I love that part of it. It's a sandbox. Everything's interactable. I can pick up every fucking thing on the thing in the world. You look at I don't know. Think quickly. A plant pot on the side of on a table. You like. It's got a cool mechanic, by the way. If you hold L1, it brings up this like little dot on the floor,
yeah,
so you can
I've
like
seen
precision jump. But yeah, you can use that to like precision on items as well. But if you've never touched that item, you get that thing again, learning what the item is. I mean, it could be something stupid like a pumpkin. You know what a pumpkin is, but Cliff doesn't for some reason. So he's like, oh yeah, this is a pumpkin, blah blah blah. And yeah, like I say, I'll just get lost in that sort of shit. Whereas I understand some people will find that very boring. The same reason that people love Red Dead 1. Some people hated Red Dead 2 because it was so like slow and deliberate, and every action needed to be done. Opening a drawer, getting it out, shutting the drawer. It's very much akin to that. And it just takes a lot out of all my favourite games, like The Witcher, Red Dead. Breath of the Wild had amazing things about it, but it just wasn't what I enjoyed. So yeah, I think it's a fantastic game. The user reviews have shot right up. They've patched so much stuff. They've been patching. And I think it really has the beginnings of a hugely, hugely successful game, cult classic that's only going to grow in popularity.
I wonder, because obviously, yeah, it was originally designed to be an MMO. And I wonder how successful it would remain or would be if it were to have stayed as an MMO.
Well,
I do wonder.
They've got Black Desert Online, right? But then also the developers are
which
saying...
is also extremely popular.
Yeah, but it's very heavily monetized, which is why people
Heavily.
don't like it as much. But the developer has said that, depending on demand, they're going to add, DLCs, expansions, and multiplayer. But what multiplayer means by that, I think, do they do the GTA Online? Is that what they're intending? I think that's what I'm picking up.
That formula has always been hit and miss, but at the same time has also had a great populace. You think like Red Dead Online, very, very successful. GTA Online, very, very, very successful. Those are the two big hitters where they're still very active and very successful. Could Black Desert follow the same? Oh, sorry, Crimson Desert follow the same formula of that? I don't know. It's difficult.
I think they've got the advantage of they started it out as an MMO, backtracked into a single player game, so the bones are there of an MMO.
I do wonder.
Very transferable.
I wonder if they would have. There's some like form of regret there where you'd go, oh fuck, maybe we should have stuck it out and made it an MMO. But obviously the problem with that would be you have to maintain it continuously. Yeah. And I feel like with games like Crimson Desert, it's almost like there's so much that you can do, and that almost has a detrimental effect from an MMO standpoint. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about MMOs where you have complete freedom and sandbox where it just doesn't work. It doesn't work in that that formula. If you're able to pick everything up, also there has to be a running limitation on it, because if you're playing a game with hundreds and hundreds of other people in the same space, there ain't no fucking way that you're able to interact with absolutely everything there. Because then that means the other 100 people that are with you can also interact with absolutely everything there. But they're not going to be able to interact with the thing that you're interacting with, and blah, 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 blah. There has to be a way that
but interestingly, they built their own engine. This is an engine that they've created. So they have a lot more power than I think people understand. And every year they've rebuilt the engine that it's built on. So they've created this monster thing. And I don't know how it all works, but the way it sounds from the people that do understand is very fucking impressive. And yeah,
it looks very good.
No, it is very
visually. Good. It looks very.
I think
very
if
nice.
you were still on TikTok or Instagram, you would have seen some shit.
Oh yeah, I would have. Yeah.
Wow. And I'm glad you haven't, because you'd just be telling me loads of shit that I don't want to know yet. Because I've got media blackout on it. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I'm completely oblivious to it. I don't see any of it. The
Mm.
only way that I'd ever see anything with Crimson Desert is on my little news feed or YouTube, and I don't, because I don't search any of it. But yeah, you're right. It has got very positive reviews on.
But it started off not.
Yeah,
it's changed, and I think it's got that Elden Ring power. Where it's like, remember when Elden Ring just took over social media and people were finding shit? Yeah. It's got that. It's got that massively. So it's a very community-driven...
But that's what happens with massive games like that, man, especially when...
But not necessarily. You have to have the source, because you can have fucking Avatar, Pandora, Ubisoft, Slot, fucking Assassin's Creed. People ain't doing shit about that. They're just going, yes, Assassin's Creed. It's just massive. You know what I mean? It's different. It's got its own secret sauce, man. Anyway.
Well, most complaints are about controls, which, not going to lie, they're pretty annoying to get used to. What was that about?
The controls are fucking horrific. Honestly, the worst control scheme you'll ever witness. I don't know who put that together or thought it was a good idea.
What sprint?
X, where you got to keep tapping it like you do on GTA and shit.
Weird.
Jump is square.
That's really weird.
Circle is dodge. But it's not just that. It's like... I don't know. It's hard to explain. The controls make no sense, and you have to do all these weird combinations to get. And I'm not one of them people. This is the detriment for me of this game. Is it's very like you can do all sorts of different combos and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not a combo man. I just press square, man.
Yeah.
or whatever the fighting button is.
Mhm.
I'm not like R1, R2. Occasionally I might press them together or change them up, but I'm not remembering that you press R1 and circle and then R1 and triangle with R2 held
If
down.
you've got a list of 20 different combos, I'm going to know about 2 of them and
Yeah.
then stick with them.
Exactly, that's my thing. But
As long as things die, I don't care.
is very heavy on that in that aspect. The controls stink like shit, but they are sorting that out because I don't think you can patch it. You can change it, but I think ultimately
I was going to say, can you not just change it?
you,
But
you might be
obviously
able to, but I don't think so. As that was one of the you wouldn't complain about it if you could change it, surely. But I haven't looked. I just assumed you couldn't, and I'm also scared about changing controls because I think the developers put them like that for some reason because there must be a reason they must be this bad because there must be some things that are just much easier to do this way. So I don't like touching it. Let me get familiar with the game before I start peeing around with it. You know what I mean? But yeah,
people do that though. A lot of people just open up straight into a game, boom, straight into the settings.
I do now.
Let me judge everything around.
I only changed like 2 things, and that's subtitles on and performance mode. It's the only
Mine's
thing I change.
Subtitles on, performance mode, motion blur off,
Oh yeah, and that
and normally film grain gets turned off as
film
well.
grained and fucking V-Sync and all that bollocks.
I know if I can field of view, I normally scale that up. Sometimes I go as big as I can go. But yeah, other than that, not when it gets into like the nitty and gritty with like controllers and sensitivity and stuff like that. It's very rare that I'll jump in and start fucking around with that because I'll be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing.
No,
I don't know what my y-axis is. I ain't got a clue.
No.
I'm not interested. But obviously that's more for an FPS type thing anyway. It's not really for fucking... I was reading the review because I skimmed through it and then I see World of Warcraft mentioned, but it's nothing. It says my guy John Crimson just hit this biblically accurate...
I'm listening.
Yeah, but I don't know if it fucking says it. I don't...
Well, don't tell me what it is then.
Nothing there reminds me of my multiple Lich King kills on World of Warcraft for his mount, Murder and Hearthstone out. I don't know how that has relevance to the rest that I read, but all in all, so you feel like you made a worthy purchase?
Well, it's an expensive purchase, wasn't it? We won't go into that.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Was it?
No, it wasn't. It's a damn fine game. Jem come in and I was like, she was like, what's that box? I was like, don't worry. And then I like peeled it open. She looked at me with love and disappointment in like a mixed pot. And I know I looked at her, she looked at me and I was like, she's very sweet because she pretends to be like, lovely. I'm so happy that you're smiling. But inside she's like, are you fucking taking the piss? I've got all these, I've got loads now. I've got Elden Ring Collector's Edition, Shadow of the Erdtree Collector's Edition. I've got 2 Elden Ring ones. Yeah, no, I've got Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree.
Yeah,
I've
you
got
got
Night
Night
Rain
Rain
because it was like 60 quid.
Yeah.
I've got Baldur's Gate, the magnum opus. I've got that one, what I've just said, Crimson Desert. I've got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Collector's Edition, and also won all them prizes, remember?
Yeah, that was cool. That was really cool, yeah.
That was really cool. I'm very happy about that.
You never got a God of War one though, did you?
No, I wasn't cool enough. I wasn't brave enough at the time. But then I also have the Warhammer Dark Heresy one to come. I've already paid for that fucking months ago.
So it's free by now.
Yeah, that's why I like doing it like that.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, it turns up and I'm like, this is all free.
Yeah, this has
Because
cost
it's
me
money
nothing.
that was like years ago. And there might even be another one on the back burner, or it's just that Crimson Desert one I'm still paying for. But
What's the other one on the back burner?
no, that's what I think. I thought it might be another one, but I think it's the Crimson Desert one that I'm paying for. The next one will probably be The Expanse. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, it rings a bell. I'm going to Google it quick.
So
It does ring a bell.
It's a really apparently popular and highly successful sci-fi TV show.
Osiris Reborn, is that the...
it's being made by Owlcat Games, which are the same people that made Warhammer Rogue Trader and Warhammer Dark Heresy.
Yeah, I remember seeing
and Pathfinder and stuff like that. So they're making they normally make CRPGs, but they're like, this is their first attempt into like a thing, and people are saying that it is pretty much Mass Effect, and that is one of the goats.
Yeah. I remember when I see the announcement trailer for it, and I was like, oh, very Mass Effect.
This is the trouble, man. I get adult money, and then I'm like, well, you know, I like all this stuff. And it wasn't that long ago. I wanted Hot Toys for like 300 quid and shit, and I was like, never would I spend. And now I'm buying collector's edition. If I see a game on, I'm buying collector's edition. You know what I mean? But I just buy a lot less games now, man. I really do.
It's because collector's editions. What is the coolest gaming collector's edition?
I saw a World of Warcraft one in Nerdbase the other day.
Did you?
For one of the expansions, yeah.
Probably the Cataclysm one, I think. I think I've seen
They're
that in
very
there a couple of
cool,
times.
man. They're very cool. I almost bought a World of Warcraft cup the other day.
Banging.
Yeah, but it was like, it was expensive, man. It was like 80 quid.
Oh, where they're like the proper like metal chalice fucking.
Yeah,
was it a Lich King one by any chance?
No, it wasn't actually. It had a orc on it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like 80 quid.
Yeah, I've seen some really, really fucking cool ones, but they're just so much dollar. But I would like one. So I don't know what people say. Fallout 3 one because the bobblehead and
That's
lunch.
the one.
Yeah,
Very
yeah. But it's a lot of money in it for a mug.
There's a lot of money, bro. Oh, there's the Lich King. Yeah, that's even better.
Yeah,
That's much cooler.
yeah.
Oh, God. Don't even like World of Warcraft.
Could have that in the office. I'm just saying, that would have
mate.
pretty fucking cool.
It was.
Halo Reach, the Noble Team statue, the Halsey's Journal. I was a huge fan of the Diablo 3 and StarCraft 2 Collector's Edition. Both had USBs with the previous game installed. One was a Soul Stone in Diablo's head, and the other was Jim Raynor's dog tags. Death Stranding 1 had a full-sized BB in its pod.
Yeah.
I think it's either Halo 2 or Halo 3 that came with the Master Chief helmet. Yeah. I do like a good old collector's edition, especially when they're a little bit cheapy.
Yeah, I just love them, man. I fucking love them.
That Night Raid one was the fucking coolest one.
60 quid? Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I never bought it, haven't played the game, but can appreciate getting a nice little deal. Because wasn't it like 100 and something quid?
No, it was literally 67
Yeah,
quid.
no, I know, but I swear it was because it was reduced.
Yeah, no.
They like massively discounted it on Amazon for some reason.
Bearing in mind the game is like 50, 60 quid. Like, it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Free game, baby. That's it.
Sorry. Work stuff.
I've been playing more Resident Evil in drips and drabs, so I'm still keeping it very, very in tune. I've killed the woman, the spider bitch.
Oh yeah.
She was horrible. She really pissed me off. Because I went into that area where you kill her, and you know how it works. You start getting ammo, more and more fucking burner fuel and shit. I go, all right, well, it's obviously going to kick off. And I'd seen clips before, so I remembered the area seemed familiar, and I was like, well, this is a boss fight, so guarantee I know what's going to happen. And yeah, sure enough, she pops out. And I died the first time because of them fucking bugs that she sends out.
Yeah,
them
mate,
fucking
yeah, I know.
bugs, man.
I remember that.
Jesus Christ. And then she like litters the area with them nests. And so I was like, every corner I was running to, there was just nests everywhere. And I died, and I said to Steph, because it was. Are you good?
Yeah, what am I doing now? Breathing?
Fucking breathing.
I'm fucking...
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm old, bro. I'm not an athlete like you, am I? I'm a fat old man.
But she, I said to her, when I died, I was like, because I got instantly annoyed. I was like, I'm not fucking wasting the rest of the evening. I said, I'll give it one more go. I said, if it's like that, I ain't fucking touching it. Yeah, and then I clapped her ass.
Oh, yeah.
Just fucked her up. Fucked her right up. I don't know if it bugged out or what, but there were very few nests popping up. And I sort of had learnt the lay of the land. So I just had the burner on her stomach the entire time. And then she crumbled into a million different pieces. And then now I've got that arm from the little girl.
I can't remember.
That was
It's
creepy.
been a long time.
You have to go in this little girl's bedroom, and there's fucking little corridors and shit. And then
it's all spooky in the house.
and there's like the ball bouncing around, and she's like, leave me alone. Yeah. And I was like, fuck you, I'm coming to find you. And I found her, and she's dead behind like a hidden door. and then I pulled her arm off,
Because
and it's
there's
all
a puzzle in there, isn't there?
yeah, and it's all juicy and slimy. And then because I didn't know where to go after I'd killed the woman, and then got the lantern. I didn't know where to go, so I spent a while looking, and then I said to Steph, "So can you just fucking Google it?" Because I said I can't find it. And yeah, she found a couple of videos on a Reddit post. Really fucking annoying. All the videos she found, they didn't tell you where to go. They just showed you doing it. I was like, that's really annoying. But she found a Reddit post talking about it, and in the post it said, make sure you save before going. So I was like, all right. So that was stuck in my head. I was like, well, here we go then. So I did, and then found her, and the whole time, because I hadn't seen this sequence, I was like, something's going to pop out. I'm going to have to attack something. Blah 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 blah. And nothing did. And I got to her, pulled her arm off. It looked like I was pulling a bone out of like a lamb joint or something like that. And then I got her arm, and I was like, and I was fully expecting to spin round and then her just be there. And I think she was. I think she is at the end, and then she runs off into a corner or whatever. So being brave, I was like, I'm fucking gonna run after her. And then I was running, and then come to this closed door. By this point, I was like, I'm safe. I'm all sweet. I opened that door, jump scare straight away. It's one of them fucking mould things. Shit myself. Made Steph shit herself because I jumped up. But I'm learning. I killed that one because I had to, because it was right in my face. 2 shotguns to the head. Gone. The rest of them booked it through there.
Yeah,
did not even entertain it.
100%.
I was like, I'm gone.
That's the right move.
Run. I'm fucking gone. See you later. And then I saved, and yeah, so I've got the keys to everyone's secret. So I'm going to continue. That weird creepy geezer. See, this is where it's sticking in my mind that this is a dream. There's something that I remember reading something, seeing something years ago, that this is a dream or something like that, because that geezer, whatever his name is, at the beginning when they're sat around the table, he gets his arm cut off, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That geezer cuts the dad or whatever cuts his whole arm off, but now he's got his arm back.
Mm-hmm.
So how's he got his arm back? That's what I want to know. Something's not adding up here.
Yeah, you'll have to see, won't you?
But at the same time, my hand got lobbed off and then it just got sewn back on and it magically works. And I keep pouring fucking...
I remember that.
Keep pouring Fanta over it and I'm all right. I don't really understand
that.
How
happens
that works.
like right at the beginning, and you're just like, "Hey, have
then
I
I
not
wake
got an
up-
arm for the game?" And then he's like, "Yeah, I just pour this on the stump."
Yeah, on the stump. And then I
What's
wake up
going
and then it's sewn on and then I've got a watch. I've got a Fitbit on.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that work? But it's a game. We carry on. So yeah, I remember... Don't know why. Just that one of the endings or something. There's something you obviously know, but there's something in my head that is telling me this is some kind of dream sequence or some shit, or there's something wrong with me where it ain't how it's all being perceived to be. There's something going on, and I will get to the bottom of it.
You still got some cool stuff coming up, man.
Yeah.
I remember a bit that it's not particularly scary. It's just really cool.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I know sort of like towards the end you're in like a canoe.
Yeah, and then
you're-
a big boat.
Yeah, I remember seeing bits like that with Mia. But yeah, it's very sporadic of what I can and can't remember. But I'm enjoying it. But forgive me, I may have gone a little bit heavy, going, I'll have it done in a week. I won't. I don't like this. I don't like the game. I'm starting to enjoy it. I am starting to sort of get there. But I won't play it in the night time, and I won't play it on my own.
Well, that's all right, because the clocks go forward this weekend, so then you're gonna have more daytime to play.
Yeah. So I can't do it. But that's that. Look, we'll leave it there. I apologise for it being a shorter episode. Well, we apologise. I know we didn't do one last week, but we are fucking knackered.
Yeah, it's going to get better. Although, having said that, we're going to have to work out a way of doing it, because I think times are going to change a
Yeah,
little bit. It's gonna be a
I didn't
weird
even
one.
think of that. Yeah.
No, I didn't. It's going to be a bit of a weird one.
This might be the end.
Yeah, well, it's been fun.
There might be no podcast soon. We fucked ourselves by career progression.
Yeah, so, well, they ain't paying us enough. If you'd paid us enough, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing now.
That's
right,
true.
so.
We have to go and do that bit now.
But we do
That
we
Patreon.
actually do have a good subject to talk about on Patreon for once, so that's cool.
Do we?
Yeah, man.
Well, we're going to do that. Patreon.com/what's the buttons. See you later. Hooroo.
Hooroo.